It impacts every part of our lives. We're talking about inflation, and the place you've probably felt this the most, at the grocery store. For urban consumers in our region, the Labor Department says food prices have gone up 6.5%, and that's just in the last year. Now, we know the decisions you make about your household budget are important, and that's why we're dedicating time to talk about why prices are rising and then help you make informed decisions the next time you make a purchase, starting with the grocery store. The KSHB 41i team is committed to not only getting answers, but tracking some of the trends in our area. I-Team reporter and fellow anchor Caitlin Canute joining us live from outside Price Chopper in Brookside to explain. Caitlin, I know for you and me, this is the first place you feel it is when all the groceries start to go up.
Yeah, Dia, we both have families of four, so we know firsthand just how expensive these trips to the grocery store can be. We also know it's not just us, right? We've heard so many of you, our viewers, who have been asking, why are these basic goods costing so much more? So we figured the I-Team could look into that for you. So we're starting with examining what is inflation, and more importantly, how does it impact you?
Starting this week, the I-Team is tracking the cost of basic goods at 5 locations around the metro. Every week, our team is checking prices at a Hy-Vee in Kansas City, Missouri, a Walmart in Olathe, an Aldi in KC-Mo, a Sunfresh, also in KC-Mo, and a Price Chopper in Leawood. Among the items we're monitoring for you, some of the basic staples many of us pile into our carts each week. We're talking milk, bread, cereal, ground beef, diapers, and eggs. For example, this week, here's a look at what a gallon of 2% milk costs around the area. At Hy-Vee in the Northland, it costs $4.39. At the Olathe Walmart, you'll pay $3. At Aldi in Brookside, it's $2.96. At the Westport Sunfresh, a gallon of milk runs $4.79. And at the Leawood Price Chopper, it will cost you $4.65. We should note our goal here isn't to compare prices from store to store, since brands can vary, but that information will be available on our website if you're interested. Instead, our primary goal here is to track the rate of inflation week to week to see if things are getting better or worse. But just what is inflation, and how does it impact something as seemingly simple as groceries? We went to the experts to find out.
It's a measure of the increase or decrease, typically the increase when we're saying inflation, in prices that consumers are paying. So it's not a static number, right? And so when we say inflation's going down, that doesn't mean prices are going down. That just means the rate at which prices are increasing is slowing.
The bad news is, unfortunately, it's not just at the grocery store where you're going to see the effects of inflation. That's why we're monitoring other areas for you, too, including gas prices. So much like we went to different areas to track the prices of basic goods, we did the same thing with some area gas stations. So take a look. Earlier in the week, it appears prices were pretty consistent at most locations. For example, at the Hy-Vee gas station in the Northland, at a Casey's in Lenexa, and a Phillips 66 in Westport, drivers in all 3 of those locations were paying $2.99 a gallon for unleaded. You might recall President Joe Biden took action to lower prices back in November when he ordered the largest ever release of emergency crude reserves, but that only lasted so long. Now, as those prices are creeping back up, the White House has signaled it's watching this closely and it's looking at options to once again take action. However, it's worth noting presidents really do have limited power when it comes to actually lowering gas prices as well as lowering inflation. So that was a question I asked our expert, that professor from UMKC that you heard from. I said, what can the president do, if anything, about inflation? His answer? His abilities are pretty limited, especially in the immediate term. He can't wave a magic wand and make inflation go away. He said that this is really the product of years-long issues, things that have been building up, and so you have to get to the root of those issues to really enact any sort of change. That's something that's being echoed by other experts throughout the country.
Everything is sort of creeping up in price, partly because of the labor shortage, because if I don't have enough people to work, the people who are available to work, I might have to hire them at a higher cost.
Grocery production is a fairly labor-intensive occupation, whether it's growing food through the farms or, preparing meats. You have to transport those meats, and then you have to stock shelves in the supermarket.
So again, to recap this issue, and again, we're really simplifying here, but basically you have fewer people making those goods, you have fewer people transporting those goods, and then some of the components of the goods that we need are being manufactured overseas, and because of COVID, these factories shut down, so they're behind. There was a freeze on production. So really it's a culmination of issues. It's something the White House is aware of, and they're tracking.
You know, one of the challenges that we have seen are these higher prices, in large part because of the ongoing challenges of the global pandemic. You know, the United States is not the only country seeing high prices. Our economic competitors are also seeing inflation. But here's the thing, they haven't been seeing the kind of growth or sharp drops in unemployment that the United States has.
So again, this isn't solely because of the pandemic, but it has certainly contributed to many of the issues that, again, have been building for years and years. On the other side, the president's critics say he can and should be doing more, and that includes Senator Josh Hawley, who we spoke to earlier today.
Fix the supply chain crisis. We're too dependent on China. I mean, it's just a fact. We are too dependent on many foreign adversary nations who make way too much stuff. And just like now, you know, where we can't get materials from China or overseas, we can't get them into our ports in a timely fashion. We have got to fix our supply chain problems.
Again, this is a very, there are a lot of components to this problem. And so really what can be done in the short term, that expert we talked to said you as a consumer, you can actually spend less. The less you're spending, the less goods you're buying. It gives the economy a chance to kind of catch up on production. It's going to take time. He does not see inflation going down anytime soon. Because this is such a complex issue, we're going to try to break it down into bite-sized pieces each week, kind of look at all of the components. And again, we want to remind you, every week we're tracking these basic goods you put in your supermarket cart, and we'll keep you updated on what inflation looks like here in our area. Reporting live in Brookside, Caitlin Canute for the KSHB 41 I-Team. Dia, back to you.
Caitlin, thank you so much for that.